Hello, good evening, and welcome to all the fine people in New Orleans East. I am Nate Jones. Here got some more information for all you ladies and gentlemen of District E. So please subscribe to the campaign channel and let's go.
Dudes ain't break out of jail. Let me tell you why I say that. The video they showed us, they ain't show him going through the hole. They show him breaking in the cell, and they show him running out the jail, right? If you can break in a cell, can't you break out it? What's holding them in there if you can just break open cells? And if everybody in the jail know that they got a cell that you can break open, why they ain't fix that? They got a big building, a new building right next to the jail. You hear me? As we speak, they built a new building with the old one raggedy. You get that? And you know, the two that's still at large, I wouldn't give a if they never get caught. Really. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. All of them are Katrina babies. I think for you to be a Katrina baby, you got to be 2 when it happened. Man, can you imagine being 15 when Katrina hit? Your mom is devastated. Your daddy in jail. Y'all on a bus. You don't got everything you get for the next 6 months. You got to ask somebody. Your mama got a beg. And that's how you, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't stop and talk about that. But Dylan Roof took to Burger King after he shot up a church full of black people in South Carolina. They say he had a problem. He was unstable. He ain't been through no Katrinas, no nothing. Feel me? It's my dream one day, all my in the city that's under that type of pressure gonna wake up and we're gonna go to Wall. I'm gonna pick my time. Real. That's why I'm really happy.
The Parish Justice Center is nearing 4 weeks. All new at noon, we've got a new message from the New Orleans Police Superintendent. Today, Chief Ann Kirkpatrick spoke directly to Antoine Massey, saying that if you want to surrender, they have arranged a defense attorney for Massey and will have that attorney ready for the moment that person surrenders. Well, as you know, both Massey and Derek Groves are on the run right now after breaking out of the Orleans Justice Center with 8 other inmates. There is a $50,000 reward for any information that could lead to their arrests.
As a tragic backstory, his grandmother, Kim Groves, was reportedly unalived by a former New Orleans PD officer, Lynn Davis. As Derek got older, he located the officer's family and stood on business for what happened to his grandmother. At the time of the jailbreak, Groves was waiting to receive a life sentence after being convicted on 2 counts of second-degree M's. We are just going to call them the letter M for now, to avoid the post being flagged. Do you think Derek was right for doing what he did? Did Derek stand on business?
Man, New Orleans got some goddamn nerve after damn near 2 decades. Y'all decided to give the Groves family $1.5 million for the wrongful death of Kim Groves by the New Orleans Police Department. Lynn Davis. Y'all so goddamn corrupted down there, it's a damn shame. And y'all say the $1.5 million will be paid in 4 installments. Really? Come on, man. We even. Y'all leave fucking Derek Groves alone. Y'all leave the Groves family alone. Because it's a goddamn shame the way y'all treat people down there. Everybody down there, city officials, everybody is corrupted. And I stand on that, you heard me? Yeah.
Office releasing this new surveillance video where you can actually see the inmates escaping from the detention facility overnight. Authorities are now offering up to a $5,000 reward for any information that could lead to these inmates' capture.
Okay, everyone. Those were some videos that I compiled. This is about a month into this jailbreak. And We still have two inmates on the run, Derek Groves and Antoine Massey. And Antoine Massey has a birthday tomorrow. So authorities are going to figure out how he's going to approach his birthday. But nonetheless, we had 10 escapees and two are still on the run. And I want to send a shout out to Mr. Byron. He's a good, wonderful man, loves young people, loves the community, and he is a leader in New Orleans who I respect. As a matter of fact, we both ran for mayor against Cantrell 4 years ago during Ida. And he's a man of wisdom. Um, he likes to give advice to young people and also like myself. So shout out to Mr. Byron. But ladies and gentlemen of New Orleans East, we got a problem. We have to find a way to save our young men. Our young men are in high numbers getting arrested, getting convicted, and going to jail. Now, you probably saw the video just now where the gentleman says that, he hopes that they never get caught, the last two escapees. Well, I'm not going to give my opinion, but I will say that if you commit a crime, then karma and also the law, Louisiana, is going to come for you, regardless of race, right? I mean, look at the other prisons in America. A lot of them are mostly uh, Caucasian men. But in Louisiana, it's the majority black men. But if you do the crime, you do the time. Amen. That's what everybody teaches their kids, regardless of background. So that's my position. I've had family going to prison. So, if you make a mistake, you got to pay for your mistake. And that's how it is in America, law and order. So that is my small opinion. But uh, the gentleman just expressed his opinion that he doesn't care if they never get caught. Well, if you think about the concept of karma, what happened to Derek's grandmother was very tragic, right? And just remember, these escapees, most of them are probably Katrina babies. They're probably very young, uh, 20 years ago. And by the way, we coming up on 20 years, y'all, of Hurricane Katrina. So, um, Katrina babies possibly. Like other black families, we got the black curse. We have bad karma passed down to future generations. So, Derek, he never got to know his grandmother, which is kind of sad. But New Orleans East, we have to find ways to keep our young black men out of trouble and also out of jail. But Nate Jones has a wonderful solution to help that, to reduce numbers of um, young black men get incarcerated. So it might be a good idea if you vote for Nate Jones and have somebody in office with solutions. Because we're losing too many of our young men, and it's a crying shame. Full of potential, full of promise, and we have to safeguard our young men and teach them to value our young black women. That's what it's all about. So these these videos, everybody, was just to inform you that we have to have a solution. And part of the solution is our young men have to be educated. A lot of them don't finish high school. They wind up going back getting their GED years later. So the level of education is a very, very big factor as to why our young men don't make wise decisions. And also, they may not have role models to give them advice on how to have self control and patience and respect for authority. If you had someone in office that would teach them these things, District E would be such a beautiful district, everyone. And we have full potential, so much potential in District E, everybody. So whoever the next leader is in District E has to address this issue, everyone. We're losing too many of our black young men, and our young black women are suffering as well. But now is the time, Ninth Ward and Lower Ninth Ward, to come up with solutions so that we can save our young people, because the way things are going in the country, a solution is imminent.